We have breaking news from the Spokane Interstate Fair right now. A criminally insane killer has escaped from a field trip to the fair. We want to show you a picture of Philip Paul. He was accused of killing a 78-year-old woman in Granger, Washington back in 1987. He was found not guilty by reason of insanity and has spent most of the last 22 years at Eastern State Hospital. Today, he walked away from his group. It happened just about an hour ago. KXLY4's McKay Allen is at the fair right now. McKay, tell us what's happening.
Well, the officials at the fair at this point are pretty much unaware of the situation. We made them aware not too long ago, but sheriff's deputies in the sheriff's office is definitely aware. Every unit for the Spokane Valley Police Department is at the fair. They're scouring the fair as we speak. They're at exits, they're at entrances. They're also monitoring STA bus routes to and from the fair. We're learning a little bit more. We're told this guy walked away from his small group of about 10 to 15 people from the Eastern State Hospital that was visiting the fair today. He walked away from his group about 2 hours ago now in the northeast corner of the fairgrounds. Since that time, they don't know where he is. They're looking for him at this point. Now, this gentleman, as you mentioned, Robin, he is criminally insane. He has a history of escape and assault. We're told by the sheriff's office that he attacks unprovoked, and that's why they're largely concerned about this. He's about 207 pounds. He's a white male. He's got brown hair. He's got a goatee. He was also carrying a blue backpack at the time they last saw him, with a blue T-shirt and a red windbreaker. But right now, sheriff's office officials, as well as officers from the Valley Police Department, are here. They're looking through the fair. They're looking through the fairgrounds themselves, but also trying to seal the exits and the entrances so this guy can't go anywhere if he hasn't already gone anywhere. They're also looking at STA entrances. The other thing we're told is that there were several school groups here today. We saw some as we were actually arriving, several groups of small children here. That also adds to the concern. But as we said, someone with a criminally insane history, someone who has a history of attacking people unprovoked, loose right now in the Spokane County Fairgrounds, and has been loose for about 2 hours. And safe to say, police at this point are fairly concerned. Robin, back to you. All
right, McKay, can you just let us know if people have plans to go to the fair, or who maybe are showing up, are they being turned away, or what's going on?
A good question. When we actually went into the administrative offices to get permission to go into the fairgrounds and film, the administrative offices really didn't know what was going on. It appears the sheriff's office is sort of doing this on their own. We actually informed the director about the situation and the details of the situation, because they frankly weren't really aware with this. So they're still letting people in. People are coming and going. I'd say, the vast majority of people actually in the fairgrounds are sort of blissfully unaware of what's going on at this point.
We are now showing video of our past stories that we have done with Mr. Paul. We will show that here in a bit again. So McKay, again, it's just business as usual?
At this point, yeah, it's totally business as usual. People are still going in. People are still coming out. There's still groups of school children inside the fairgrounds at this point. And as we said, fair administration officials really weren't aware about the situation until probably 10 minutes ago when we arrived and shared with what the sheriff's office had confirmed with us. But at this point, Eastern State Hospital, the group he's here with, has made no comment. We attempted to talk to some of their guards that are actually on site. The group he walked away from, they would make no comment. And to this point, Eastern's made no comment to us as well from their facility.
Well, this certainly raises a lot of questions and concerns about the safety of our kids and our families who are there to allow this to happen. McKay, thank you so much. I know you're working on gathering more information for us. Again, to let you know, we're following the story of a criminally insane killer who has escaped from a field trip to the fair. Philip Paul, accused of killing an elderly woman in Granger, Washington back in 1987, was found not guilty by reason of insanity. Now, we have done past stories here at KXLY4 and that show that experts say that Paul is not a threat while he is on medication, but he is schizophrenic and has told police in the past that he killed the woman because voices told him she was a witch. We'll be following this for you and bring you the very latest just as soon as we can. Keep it right here on KXLY, and of course the latest on KXLY.com.